A New Zealand food story is brought to you by the Balance Farm Environment Awards.
He's been open for 18 months now. I'm super proud of what we've achieved, but now I want to move on and discover what's next for this restaurant. We have to unearth more things in this country. I know they're out there. I know there's some amazing suppliers. How can I be the best I can be if I don't go visit these people? If I don't go learn from them, understand the ingredients? You can't find the answers to those questions in the restaurant, on the hotline, sweating your bollocks off, plating food every night. We have to get out there. So we're gonna. That's what we're doing. This week I'm back in the deep south. My first stop is Wanaka. I'm heading up to Criffel station to meet Mandy, who, with her husband Jerry, raise some of the best deer in New Zealand.
Hello.
Hi Mandy, nice to meet you. How are you? Wow, what a place! Look at this hut. Look at the view, the two lakes.
Very, very special spot. We're at Henry's Hut.
Wow.
We're right at the top of Criffel Station, and Wanaka and Lake Hawea and Mount Aspiring and everything just sitting out there.
How high are we right now?
We're about 4,200 feet.
And this is where your venison is raised, essentially?
Yeah. Out on natural pastures.
Yeah.
Just a magical place for them to be living, and they're living up here most of the year. Just wonderful having you see how we're living and how the animals are living.
And we're going to cook some of your venison today. And you've got a little surprise for me, haven't you? You've been harvesting in your garden.
Yes, we have been harvesting in the garden.
I can kind of see what's going on over there. I'm pretty excited. So we call this a look and cook.
Right.
So, which means, you know, I look, then I cook. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you found some interesting things in the garden. So,
yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, should we go have a little browse? Wow. There's nothing better than vegetables from the garden, you know. You just don't get it this fresh in the supermarket, so that's a real bonus. What are these plums here? Are they little plums, like Mirabelles or something?
I actually can't tell you what they are, but they are seeding, and we've got quite a few trees around the station.
Yum. Well, plums and venison work well.
Yeah, raspberries.
Raspberries, so they are from your...
Raspberry house. My brother and my sister have a raspberry house at their house.
Wow.
Because we grew up farming, and where we grew up, my mother had an amazing raspberry house, raspberry cage.
Wow.
So we all built them.
Baby beetroots, cool fennel and fennel pollen.
Right, can you do something with fennel pollen?
Yeah, I think straight away I'll probably dust it over the top, or maybe make a fennel salt, maybe.
Yum. Good old runner beans and some sugar snap peas.
Oh, wow. Oh, and also some kale.
Yeah.
So I love kale. It's awesome. So that will go underneath the venison.
So, and the deer eat the kale.
What do you mean?
The deer, so we feed the deer on kale.
Really?
So
oh, wow, that's awesome. They say you are what you eat.
That's
Is that
right.
it?
So look, deer are amazing animals because they're browsers. This sort of countryside they absolutely love because they can pick the herbs and just take what they want.
Yeah.
And then down on the flats where it's a little bit more intensive and with plantain, chicory, they'll have kale as well as the ryegrasses and the clovers. We're a really well-balanced property, and you'll find there's a lot of deer actually around the whole basin here because they just are so suited to living in the hills.
All right, backstraps and racks.
Yep.
Amazing.
Two of the best cuts.
So this is pure South venison from Alliance Group. What makes Alliance venison so great?
Where that comes from.
Yeah.
Comes from farms like where we are, and it's a cooperative, so we're all working together. Coming from properties like this, where we've got the highest standards of welfare, sustainability. Venison is lean, it's high in iron, and so it's a very healthy product. It's really easy to cook.
I know a lot of people that are scared of cooking venison, but I think it's real easy too. The oil will come out of the flowers and most of the other stuff will fall off. It's just a nice little fragrance. It's probably my favourite cut. It's a bit naughty, but the backstrap is sort of primo. I like to sear the backstrap off and put it in the oven, so I've cut it in half to make it a bit more you know, barbecue friendly. Probably do minute, turn, and we'll sort of just roll it across the grill. Put that down.
The turns.
Yeah, but I reckon 4 minutes, that'll be cooked.
Wow.
So probably we'll give it maybe a 10-minute rest on this one.
Yeah.
Just to let that heat transfer through the meat.
So I'm thinking 10 minutes resting, 4 minutes cooking.
Yeah.
And 3 minutes prep.
Yeah, we better get onto the vegetables.
Perfect. Yum. Wow, who would have thought this existed in my overgrown garden?
Just making a quick vinaigrette. Mustard, bit of oil, bit of vinegar. All right, it's kind of looking good there, eh? That guy there, he can come off. So we'll just give them a little wilt. What do you reckon? I reckon that's going to rest.
We'll have a little bit of variation.
Right, I'm going to put that there. Oh. Now we've got to cook the kale. Got a little secret sauce. It's like a spiced apple jelly, okay? And venison loves that sort of sweet and sour on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not allowed to pick.
Oh, you have to wait. I'll give you a little slice in a second. You watch.
Beetroot and raspberries,
Beetroot and raspberry venison.
Wow.
Coriander and venison go very well. You know, you think about any sort of charcuterie, they always use coriander seed, I learned on this trip. I like undercooking venison and then giving a big, long rest. Perfect rare. This, poke that in there. Mandy,
Yep.
we are layering it up. And then you want to do the honours with the sauce there.
I can. This has got your lovely apple
Jelly with a little bit
and all
of the cooking
juices.
juices. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Get some over these guys. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's us.
Look at that. Beautiful. Hey?
We've got the food, we've got the view.
Wondering if there are any deer I have watching on.
Hopefully not.
No.
Okay, should we sit down and eat?
Yep.
I'm starving. So awesome to see where these animals are raised. You know, it's really special and it's such a special place. You know, I can see these animals are super well looked after and it's going to show in the meat. I already know this is good because I've had a little taste, but also when you carve it, you just have a feeling, you know.
Yeah.
And to come up here and to hang out with you and get to know your product, it's really great. Thank you so much.
Well, pleasure.
All right, let's put your hard work and my hard work onto the plate. It's got to be called Mandy's Bounty.
No, it's got to be awful.
Right, let's eat. After the break, I taste this Southland delicacy and learn how to herd Hogget. I'm on State Highway 6 heading to Riverton, and we decide to stop for a coffee in Lumsden. Little did we know that we're about to encounter the best cheese rolls in New Zealand. Holly is an accomplished chef and head cheese roll maker. So Southland cheese roll, I'm from Auckland, or from the Waikato, so I don't even know what's in it besides cheese and bread, right?
Yeah.
So can you talk me through what is generally in a cheese roll, but without giving away your secrets? Because this place is super famous for cheese rolls, isn't it?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
So your basic main ingredients, you're always going to want cheese
Yeah.
and some sort of onion base.
Okay.
So otherwise it's wrong.
So sometimes people use like French onion soup or something?
Yeah, soup mix is definitely a good one to use. Can't tell you too much more than that.
Okay, so there's cheese in there, but there's some sort of liquid as well,
Yeah,
right?
so that's actually just water.
Just water?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Makes it really simple.
Notice how I'm slowly digging out your secret?
Yeah, but water and cheese isn't going to make the cheese roll that we make.
Okay. The cheese roll, or southern sushi, is an ancient delicacy dating back to Dunedin in 1930. But in 1950, the introduction of sliced bread was a game changer.
I'm going to do this. We stick true to the classic cheese roll.
Look at that. Wow.
We don't overload them, but you definitely get enough cheese in them.
Okay.
People use it for fundraisers around here all the time, but if you're in Southland and you want to raise money for your kids or anything, everyone just makes cheese rolls.
Kind of like a fancy cheese sandwich, really, isn't it?
It
Cheese
really
toasty.
is. I don't know what it is, but it's totally different.
Yeah.
Like you can probably even put the same thing in a cheese toasty
Yeah.
and it won't be the same.
Okay, this is awesome. I'm so inspired. So to make a good Southland cheese roll, do you have to roll your R's?
Probably, to be fair.
So we're in Lumsden.
Yep.
You live here?
Yeah, I do.
What's it like living in Lumsden?
Pretty good. You know, we're in between everywhere interesting. You
Yeah.
know, bit of Queenstown that way, bit of Invercargill that way, Gores the other way. You know, we're in town now even.
Yeah.
You know, we're really lucky. It's not,
Yeah.
you know, an hour to anywhere fun really. And in between, there's so many other places as well.
The highway to everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. On our travels, we have been all over New Zealand, and people have been so willing to give up their time and welcome us in. Holly didn't even know we were coming, but she was so gracious and willing to share her secrets, and that's Southland hospitality. We've got a little shot in there. It's so good, eh? Look at that. Ooh. It's the simple things in life, eh?
Yeah. That's, yeah.
Doing simple things really well.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
You know? Okay, Lumsden, the middle of everywhere. Route 6 Cafe, the best cheese rolls in the world. West Gold butter. Apparently, you got to spread it on top. When in Southland. Oh yeah, see how that butter's just melting on that roll like that. Oh my God. So I'm sitting here wondering about how we get this on the menu at Ahi now. I mean, this is just perfection and simplicity at its finest. There's no mucking around. But I can't wait to get back and make a restaurant version of this at Ahi. And just like that, we're back on the road for our next stop. We're heading down to Riverton to learn about Hogget. And it's a weird word, Hogget. Like, if you don't know what it is, you think, is that some type of pig? But actually, Hogget is an older lamb, somewhere in between a lamb and a mutton. And Hogget is my favourite type of lamb. It's a little bit older, it's got more fat, it's a little bit bigger, it's got more grunt and a delicious, delicious flavour. It's quite rare in the sheep industry to find a farmer who just focuses on Hogget. I mean, I'm trying to put Hogget on the menu for ages at Ahi, and we just can't find it. I want to showcase it on our menu, so let's go meet Geordie and see why he is so into Hogget. How are ya?
Well, Ben, how are you? Pleased
Good,
to meet you.
Thanks for having us on your farm. Now, I'm here because I absolutely love Hogget. And it's not on enough menus. So I lived in England for a long time when I was doing my travels as a chef, and I used to love it when we had Hogget on the menu. It was such beautiful, beautiful meat. So I've come to you. You're the...
Well, you ask any farmer, he'll say he would eat a hogget or a two-tooth rather than a lamb. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But yet our customers can't
Mature
get that.
a bit more.
You know, so obviously New Zealand, we're fantastic at raising lamb. We're the kings of the world.
Yeah.
But you know, Hogget's has got a special place in my heart, and I'd love you to show me around your farm, maybe talk about the difference between lamb and Hogget, and we'll go back to the restaurant with some of your Hogget, put it on the menu.
Yep, no, good as gold.
Okay,
Good as. Shall we go? Yeah, good as.
So Geordie, what makes a Hogget in New Zealand?
The definition we use is a mature lamb, female lamb. When it becomes mature,
Yeah,
it then becomes a hogget.
yeah,
And then once it gets its two front teeth up,
yeah.
sheds its lamb's teeth, it then
Yeah.
becomes a two-tooth. So that age really for us in Southland is
Yeah.
from June till perhaps December, it's a hogget.
It's born, it's a lamb.
Yes,
At 6 months, is it still a lamb?
it's still a lamb, yes.
At 9 months, it's still a lamb?
And that's where the probably would change to a hogget because it's
Okay.
getting sort of to that maximum weight.
So a lamb is born with some teeth,
Yep.
and then 2 extra teeth drop down,
Yeah, and that's when it'll turn into a two-tooth.
and that's a Hogget.
That's an adult.
That's an adult
Yes.
lamb.
Yeah, that's an adult.
So
sheep.
confusing.
Yeah. A hogget.
Oh, it's an adult
A
sheep,
hogget
gotcha,
is
yeah.
really still has its lamb's teeth. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So
Yep.
now I'm on the crusade of Hogget. I'm in the Hogget Appreciation Group. I'm the president. And I want to put Hogget on the menu, but I just can't get it.
Yeah, well, we've got the opening for it. We produce high performance hogget,
Yeah.
and they're so big
Yeah.
that there's not the overseas export market for us.
So you've got leftover hogget here, right?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Yeah. Are hoggets sometimes a byproduct of farming?
Yes, they are. Dry hogget is.
It
Yes.
does go somewhere.
Yes,
Where does it go?
Most of it goes to North America.
So why in New Zealand is hogget not showcased?
I don't know. And I would say if you talk to any cocky, he would say that that's the best eating sheep to eat.
So why is the best eating sheep not on our menus in the restaurant?
That's more than I can answer to you, Ben.
This is crazy. Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm going to let you in on a little TV secret. Those stunning shots of Geordie's sheep, they didn't come easy. Luckily, Geordie's family were there to help.
Ho them, you guys. Come up, mother. Right, we'll just hold there. Here they come. Here they come. The real action shot.
Woo! Coming up, I'm at Granity Downs, and there's surprises around every corner. And I test out a new dish with Ahi's executive chef, Mike the Russian. I'm at Granity Downs in Riverton to learn about Hogget. There's a lot to learn and lots of land to explore, and farmer Geordie is keen to give me a tour. So you're born and bred Southlander?
Yeah, I'm born and bred Southlander, then went away to Lincoln to a 3-year degree.
Oh, yep.
Bachelor of Commerce Agriculture, and then the opportunity come back home to the farm, and then we found a property that was in very good heart, and went from there.
It's quite out of the way here. What drew you to this area? Was it the soil, the climate?
Yeah, the climate, it's pretty reliable rainfall in here, and it gave me an opportunity to probably be able to apply stuff with the knowledge of my father.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dad had been a bricklayer before being a farmer, so he was adapted to change as well. So we've pretty much deer fenced our whole farm from the wild deer, just because they annihilate us.
So you got heaps of venison as well?
Yes.
Wow. Putting family life first is big for Geordie, as is the environment and sustainability. This led Geordie and his wife Frances to recently winning a Balanced Farm Environment Award. Case in point, the lamprey.
Certainly we've got something unique that was sort of found in these streams called the lamprey, which is the Maori word is kanakana. Things like eel-like sort of fish, but they predate dinosaurs apparently, and so we're really keen to get more info on them.
So they're like an eel but not an eel?
Yeah, no, they're like an eel but they have a distinct sort of a mouth that's different to an eel.
And you can eat them?
You can eat them, yeah, they're in a traditional food of the Maori.
Are they an endangered species?
Well, I suppose to a certain extent they are. They're found in eastern Southland, they're quite not as plentiful. They've got lesions on their skin, so they're quite diseased, but here they're found they're very good order.
Clean waterways and rare dinosaur-like eels are only a few of the surprises here at Granity Downs.
Come on! So if I go down there and shift them, they'll follow me through, done, dusted.
Really?
No need for a dog.
They love you.
Yeah, they do,
Like 1,000 eyes, it's quite scary.
Who are you voting for?
You know, as we travel around New Zealand and meet farmers especially, we see this sort of sense of community. You know, they're just the salt of the earth, down to earth. They're really connected with the land. I mean, I'm envious, you know, like I live in the city and, you know, I cook in the restaurant and I've got this sort of dynamic life, but it's really based around the city. And gee, you know, I wish I could be a farmer. Not that I have any regrets, but it's just an appreciation now of living on the land and looking after animals and taking care of the environment. It's been a phenomenal run. After this trip, I find myself even more passionate about the environment. And it's something I think about when creating new dishes. I love it as Ahi's executive chef, Mike the Russian, is on the same page. Scallops in New Zealand, we just can't get them. It's so frustrating.
Damage the beds.
Yeah, commercial scallop diving has literally destroyed the scallop industry in New Zealand, and now there's a submission with MPI to change the way we fish for scallops. We want to promote here at Ahi the hand dive scallops. Hand dive scallops are not a legal way to harvest scallops yet, but hopefully they will.
Yeah.
So we had a conversation about it, and you've come up with this awesome dish.
Something that looks like a scallop, but not really a scallop.
So this is the only way our customers...
This is the sustainable scallop.
Sustainable scallop. So this is the only way our guests will be able to have scallops is your fake scallops.
Yeah, that's it.
So where have you started, mate?
Basically, we're gonna make chicken mousse, and then we're gonna roll into a sausage, poach it, cut it so it looks like a scallop. So making chicken mousse, Bostock chicken breast. The next step will be the egg whites, and then slowly drizzle in the cream.
So that it gets blended smooth to a smooth paste. Then you add the egg white for extra protein.
Plus gives it the firmness of the scallop.
Yeah, okay.
Lemon zest and some of Tom's tarragon.
Tom's
Which
tarragon.
is the guy who's making all the wooden plates, also growing tarragon on the side. And now onto the essentially scallop shaping.
Okay, so now what? Where are you going to
Onto
cook it?
the water bath, onto like 65 degrees or so.
Okay, so these are the scallops. It looks like a scallop too.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
So you've just scored it a little
Just
bit.
sort of like classic preparation of scallops.
Yeah.
We're going with the classic combination of scallops, cauliflower, and mushrooms. This is the most amazing one, lion's mane.
Yeah. I love those aura mushrooms. They're so beautiful.
So they will imitate the reef. Courgettes from our garden.
Yeah.
We got the mushrooms, the coral, the scallops. These are the these are courgettes.
And this is a scallopini, so.
Nice. And then on top of that, we're gonna have the cauliflower foam, just to bring the whole dish together. So it's just a little bit of chili dressing, just to bring a little bit of heat, plus also a nice, vibrant color.
So how have you made that?
Just garlic, chili, sesame, and olive oil.
Okay, cool. It almost looks like scallops in the reef too, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then finish with the ocean foam.
Yeah, baby, that looks fantastic. So what are these?
This is just a little bit of toasted yeast.
Okay.
And that's it.
Wow. I mean, it looks beautiful, doesn't it?
It does.
The presentation really speaks to the story that we're trying to tell with the dish.
Essentially, yeah. So protect the scallops, safe and sustainable.
Amazing.
Can't wait to get the hand dive scallops.
Next year, maybe, fingers crossed.
I'm dying for it, yeah.
Well done, man. This is going on the menu. Next time, we keep it local and hang out with a legend, Phil the Flounder Man. Catch up with an old pal and learn more about one of my most favourite ingredients.